Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the video. Hopefully you had a great Christmas as well and got everything you wanted and spent time with people that matter to you the most. It's Boxing Day and we have some new information from Wuthering Waves regarding Jinhsi's skin. As somebody who's a big fan of Jinhsi, she's my favourite character in the game. Kind of hype that we're getting a skin for her. We're getting the free Sanhua skin. I think it's free anyway. But I know a lot of people are probably not going to be happy about the price here. So we're going to have a little look at this and we're going to have a little look at the video as well and maybe pop over to the website to see if there's any more information over there as well. So let's just have a little read of the tweet then, shall we? Now that spring returns, who will share it with me? The Peach Blossom Beauty Lungs for Eyes that see. Jinhsi's premium outfit, Peach Blossom, will become available when version 2.0 goes live. Let's take a look together. We'll have a look at that in a second. So, how to obtain. Jinhsi's premium outfit, Peach Blossom, will be made permanently available at the outfit store after version 2.0 goes live. Okay? But purchase the outfit before 2.1 at a discount for 2,680. Jeez, we don't want it to be that expensive. 2,680 Lunites only. After version 2.1 goes live, the outfit will cost 3,280 Lunites. From the time version 2.0 goes live until the 12th of the 2nd, sorry. There will be a trial event where you can try out Jinhsi's new Peach Blossom outfit, complete the trial event to claim rewards, which is kind of cool. So obviously, you're going to have, this makes sense anyway, you're going to have to buy it. You're not going to be able to use asteroids, which I know a lot of people are hoping that maybe I can save up my asteroids and use those. No, you're going to have to spend money, which I'm not against. But these prices, not exactly the best prices, if I'm honest. So, if you buy it before 2.1, it's going to cost you 2,680 Lunite. So if you just take a look over at the Lunite store here, as somebody who's already spent on a couple of the bundles, you lose your bonus. So obviously, if you're going to buy the skin and you haven't spent money on the game yet, and you spend £30 in the UK, you're going to be able to get the skin before 2.1, and it's going to cost you £30. Now, for me, it's going to cost me a little bit more. I'd have to buy this one. I'd get the bonus of 260. And then I'd have to spend the $4.99, I think. That'd give me what? Just shy. So I'd have to spend like £36 off the bat. Which I was saying around about £30 would probably be. So I probably will buy it myself personally. But that's a lot of money. It's not cheap. I know we're getting a coating. Well, we're getting VFXs, all that sort of stuff. So it's expected that it was going to be a bit more on the higher end of the premium. But this is the discounted price, which, So let's just have a quick look again. What was it? 3,280 Lunites it's going to cost after 2.1. So obviously there's a bit of FOMO there. So that's 50 quid. So if you buy the 50 quid pack, you're going to be able to get the skin right up after 2.1. So you are encouraged to buy it right away. So of course there's FOMO there. Now, I think this is going to have the community a little bit torn, because there's going to be people saying this is just outright too expensive, which it is pretty expensive. 50 quid for any skin is pricey. I know we get VFX and all that sort of stuff, and we get the weapon skin as well. There is that, but 50 quid's pretty steep, if you ask me. Now, of course, there's the argument that the gacha system in the game is a lot more free-to-play friendly. This is a way that they can really, you know, make some extra cash. You don't have to buy it. It's not going to change your gameplay at all. But I think there's a lot of people out there that would like to grab hold of it, but 50 quid is just far too steep. Personally, for me, I'm going to have to get it before it goes to 2.1. They've got me with the FOMO because I'm not spending 50 quid on this skin. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of paining me to think I'm going to spend that much on the skin at the discounted price. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because, you know, the price is out there. It's a lot of people are going to be like, no way, not touching that at all for that sort of price. Because I must say, although the VFXs look really good, I don't think the skin is the best skin, if I'm honest. I think Sanhua's skin actually kind of looks a little bit better, to be fair. But obviously, we're going to have a look at the VFX and all that sort of stuff to see if it actually does live up to it. But yeah, it's not going to be cheap, guys. It's not going to be cheap, but we kind of expected this. We know that some of these skins in PGR can be a little bit pricey. But I think some of the more pricey ones in PGR, they come with like almost like a little companion quest, I think, don't they? Don't quote me on that. But I think they do. Right then, so let's go and have a look at the showcase then, shall we? And see what we're getting for 30 odd quid to 50 quid. Obviously, depending on the bonuses you've got, if you haven't paid for the Lunites already, you're going to be able to get it a little bit cheaper than some people. Or 2.1, it's going to cost you 50 quid. I'm assuming it's going to be $50, and depending on the currency where you are, it's going to differ, of course. So let's have a look at this video then, shall we, from Wuthering Waves. I'm interested to see, because as I say, I am looking forward to the skin. Jinhsi is my favourite character. So let's check out the Wuthering Waves outfit showcase, Jinhsi Peach Blossom, and let's see if it's worth what they want us to spend then, shall we? Can we ever say any skin is worth that? I don't know. Excuse me, I've got a sore throat, man. Roses gave me the lurgy. Okay. Music's gorgeous. Boys, come on though. Man. Like, for me, she's my favourite character. Man, look how gorgeous she looks, man. She does look gorgeous. And they're gonna hit me with a FOMO hard here. Okay, now I'm seeing it in 3D. It actually looks a lot better than it does on the splash art. I'll give it that. Okay, we're seeing the skin sword there as well, boys. I was hoping it was potentially just going to look different. It looks like it is just a colour swap, yeah. It looks exactly the same frame, at least, anyway. Which I must admit, a little bit disappointing. I was hoping it was going to get a totally different sword. I don't think it's different. It might be different in some small ways, apart from the colour, but it looks kind of the same at the moment. Yeah, I think it is the same, isn't it? Jue looks dope, though. Okay, I'm not going to lie. This is a beautiful trailer, though. This is a beautiful showcase. They are hitting me hard with the FOMO here, boys. Okay. Bro. I'm a dirty consumer, man. These kind of corporations see me a mile off, I'm telling you. She's gorgeous, though.
It's beautiful. There are some words I wish to share.
Okay, share away.
I still remember
Insert
the day
me.
ice began to melt. Without you, hope might still be lost. Now that spring returns, who will share it with me?
Me. Dude, they're doing you dirty, aren't they, with that as well, you know? They really are trying to get you on that parasocial relationship with your resonators.
Blossom's beauty longs for ice that sea.
Okay, I'm gonna say though, it does look gorgeous. It does look absolutely. She looks beautiful. I'm a little bit disappointed that it seems the sword is the same sword, right? Like, I'm not tripping in. It doesn't look like anything's different on the sword, does it? Actually, I don't know. I can't tell if this is slightly different. You know, let's have a look, actually. Let's have a look. It doesn't look much different, if I'm honest. Where is Jinhsi? Let's go to her swords. Actually, is it? It might be. I think it might be, actually, hadn't it? Can't tell. It's pretty similar. It might have, this might have a little, it looks like, no, I think it's just the colour here. I think this bit on the sword here is the same colour as this bit on the new one. So this looks a little bit thicker, but I think it's pretty much exactly the same sword. Yeah, it's exactly the same sword, I think, isn't it? It's just that all of this effect is the same colour, so it makes it look slightly different. But pretty much everything else, I think, yeah, it's the same sword by the looks of things. Is it? Let me just double check the... Yeah. Same sword. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's a little bit disappointing, not gonna lie. For 50 quid, I would have liked a better sword, if I'm honest. Well, not a better sword, but a different sword, because the sword is pretty badass, but just something different. Because as I say, it's very Changleer skinnies, if I'm honest, but it looks gorgeous. It does look gorgeous. I've got to give you that. But anyway, let's hop over to the website and see what they've got to say here, shall we? Pretty much what we saw on the Twitter. We got to look at it. It is a pretty cool skin, though. I think it is gorgeous. Again, I think it just takes Jinhsi to this next level. That, in my opinion, she's the best-looking character in the game. I'm sorry, she is. I know people will argue it's Changli, it's Cammy. I love the white-haired characters, I do. But yeah, man, she clears. She clears for me. She clears. Okay, let's have a look at this then, shall we? Exuberant are the peach blossoms. Brilliant is their luster. To welcome the arrival of spring, Jinhsi changes into a new dress. Gone are the muted tones of her usual formal attire. The vibrant cascade of colours in her new outfit further accentuates her radiant beauty. Peach blossoms adorn her hair, and an elegant ornament graces her neck. Their hues soften yet radiant, a reflection of her charm. Her beauty rivals the blossoms around her, or perhaps it is her beauty that makes them bloom so brilliantly. She is the brightest shade of red amidst a sea of pinkish delight, the living essence of spring itself. Winter has vanished, its pale monotony overtaken by vibrant renewal, and like spring, Jinhsi warms the world around her, melting away the cold and inviting life to flourish once more. It's definitely going to be melting away your cash, that's for sure, because it's not cheap. So yeah, weapon's exactly the same, isn't it? It's just a colour swap pretty much, which is a bit disappointing. I'm not going to lie. It's a little bit disappointing. Sorry about that, but it is. I would like to have had something just totally different. It would look cool. Purchase Jinhsi's premium outfit additionally to, okay, so we get the weapon as well. Okay, so we get a sigil and we get an avatar. That's pretty cool though, I must admit, but you know, at the end of the day, expected when you're paying that sort of price. So, okay, we get a new idol animation, do we? Dance in the moonlight, sing to the blooms is the dance to commemorate your first meeting, the many journeys you'll share, and the companionship forged along the way. Now that spring returns, okay. I can't remember what Jinhsi's... it is different, yeah? It is different, okay. Skill showcase, let's have a little look. So really, it's pretty much... like, it's a new outfit, but it's a colour swap, isn't it, really? A little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. It doesn't feel like the levels of some of the PGR premium skins. Because some of those are insane, the level that they go to. And I'm sure we'll get to that. I'm sure we will get to that. It does look pretty, though. It does really look pretty. And as somebody who likes playing Jinhsi, I am really, really tempted to buy it. And I probably am going to buy it. I do like supporting the devs as well, because I think they deserve it. They make great content, and I haven't spent any money on the game for a while, actually. So, maybe now's the time. Maybe now is the time. But I really do want to get a String Master and Yao's weapon as well. Okay, so we're getting to see all of the different moves. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks really cool, actually. Not going to lie, with the fireworks and everything. That's looking pretty dope. Okay, we've got a bit of splash art here as well. Okay, all right. Okay, so it does look good. It does. Is it worth £50 to you, though, in 2.0? Or is it worth £30 to £35 for you in 2.0 if you get it before the price increases? Obviously, depending on whether you bought bundles, that's going to change slightly. But you're looking at 30 to 50 quid throughout, you know, from 2.0 to 2.1, depending on where you are with your bundles and such. So it's not cheap. It's definitely not cheap. It looks good. But is it worth £50? Is it worth £30 plus? I'd like to know your opinions in the comment section, guys. Let me know if you did enjoy the video. Give it a like. I do have a video coming out as well talking about the Sonata effects. Sonata sets, sorry. That I've started editing from a stream the other day, which will go up soon as well. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Are you going to be getting it? Are you staying far away? Will you expect them to reduce the price? Or do you just want more in the future? If you're going to pay this sort of price, are you okay with it? But you expect a little bit more? I'd like to know your opinions down below. And if you've enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you all later, guys. All right. Happy New Year as well. Ta-ra.